Welcome back to the Revenge Chronicles, where each story brings a unique blend of cunning and retribution. And for those who are new to our platform, we bring the most satisfying tales of revenge. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button because, in the words of Edmund Custis, revenge is the best served cold. Let's serve up. Today's tale, it was the kind of place where the air itself seemed heavy with gossip. From cubicles to cubicles, whispers flowed like water. Everyone knew everyone's business, which is why when the HR manager, Joanne, called Mia into her office, rumors started swirling faster than bees around a honeypot. What had Mia done now? Mia had been in sales for over 10 years and had a reputation that preceded her. Whether it was hitting targets that seemed impossible or turning clients around with a simple conversation, Mia was a force to be reckoned with. But despite her skills, she found herself in hot water again. Her boss, Robert, was notorious for creating a toxic atmosphere. He liked to take credit for others' work, leaving employees feeling demoralized, and he often targeted Mia, finding fault in every project just to keep her on edge. The walls of the HR office were bare, devoid of any pictures or decorations, much like the sterile reception area outside. It was clear that confidentiality was the norm. Here, what was discussed in this room stayed in this room. Mia, sit down. We need to talk about your recent performance reviews. Joanne's voice was soft, almost apologetic, which puzzled Mia. She knew her reviews weren't bad, not great either. They were just fine. I don't understand. Is there a problem? Mia asked cautiously. Your boss has some concerns. He feels you're not a team player and don't follow instructions well enough. Joanne explained. That's absurd. If there were issues, why didn't you discuss them before? Mia retorted, confused and annoyed. He wanted to address it personally, but he's out of town, so I thought I should fill you in first. Joanne looked uncomfortable. So is this a warning or what? Mia pressed, knowing that Robert was adept at using underhanded tactics to push people out without cause. We're hoping this won't happen again. If it does, we may have to consider other options, Joanne stated, leaving the sentence hanging in the air between them. The news spread through the office like wildfire, in no time at all. Mia was labeled a problem employee. Co-workers gave her icy stares. Some even stopped returning her calls, and then came the whispers, the ones that followed her everywhere. She's got attitude problems. She thinks she's better than us. She's got a chip on her shoulder. Each word a fresh stab of betrayal. Time passed and things appeared to settle down. The whispers became hushed murmurs. Robert returned from his mysterious trip and work resumed its usual pace, but the damage was done. Mia was labeled. And it seemed no amount of work could erase that stigma. In the grand scheme of things, though, it didn't matter. She had something up her sleeve. An idea sparked within Mia, fueled by years of experience and raw determination. It was a plan that would turn the tables, rewrite her narrative, and showcase her talent. She didn't need Robert's approval. She would prove her worth to the entire company, maybe even the whole world. Mia started working tirelessly on a new project. She put in long hours, sacrificed her social life, and gave it her all. Her focus was unwavering. In her mind, this project was more than just work. It was a statement, a testament to her abilities. Robert noticed Mia's dedication, saw the extra effort she was putting in, but he chose to ignore it. Why would he give her any credit when he could keep painting her as the problem employee? Little did he know he was playing a dangerous game. Mia's plan was unfolding like clockwork. As weeks turned into months, Mia's project took shape. She worked diligently, ensuring every detail was perfect, every deadline met. She didn't just want to succeed. She wanted to excel, and as her project neared completion, the excitement in the office grew. There was a palpable buzz in the air as people began to see the potential impact of Mia's work. It wasn't just a project anymore, it was something special, something that could elevate the entire company. Finally, the day arrived. Mia stood in front of her colleagues presenting her project. Her confidence was evident as she spoke passionately about every aspect of it. Charts, graphs, and images filled the presentation, each slide a testament to her hard work. As she delved deeper into the project, the audience became more engaged. They saw the potential, the benefits, the sheer brilliance of her work. Mia wasn't just speaking. She was painting a picture of a brighter future for the company. The presentation ended with a resounding bang. Mia had not just delivered a project, she had presented a vision. As she looked out at the faces in the audience, she saw admiration, respect, and a hint of surprise. Robert sat among them, his face unreadable, but Mia could sense his astonishment. He hadn't seen this coming. After the presentation, the office buzzed with excitement. People talked in hushed tones about Mia's brilliance, about the potential impact of her project. Whispers turned to compliments, doubts turned to admiration. Mia's reputation was salvaged, but that wasn't enough. She had a score to settle, a reputation to rebuild, and she was just getting started. The rumor mill went into overdrive. Mia's presentation became the talk of the town. Other departments inquired about her work. Senior management sought her expertise. Suddenly, Mia was in demand. Her phone rang incessantly with calls from clients she had worked with. Some were congratulatory, others were full of praise. As the weeks Past Mia's star began to rise. Her name was cleared. She was no longer the problematic employee. She was the go-to person. Robert realized too late what he had done. He had underestimated Mia's resilience, her talent, and most importantly, her determination. As Mia climbed the corporate ladder, her rise was meteoric. Promotions came thick and fast. Awards and accolades followed her like a shadow. Each achievement was a nail in Robert's coffin, a constant reminder of his folly. Years rolled by. Mia's career flourished. She became a mentor, guiding younger employees, sharing her knowledge, helping them navigate the corporate world. She paid it forward, ensuring no one else had to endure the toxic environment that she had once been trapped in. Robert's downfall was slow and public. He tried to replicate Mia's success with other employees, but his efforts failed. His attempts to belittle and control only drove them away. His reputation was tarnished and his power waned. As Mia ascended, Robert descended. One day, a familiar face entered Mia's office. It was Joanne, the HR manager. Time had been kind to her, but the lines on her face told a story of countless battles fought in the trenches of the workplace. "Mia, how are you?" Joanne asked with a warm smile. "I'm doing well, Joanne. How about you?" Mia replied, extending her hand for a shake. "I wanted to let you know that Robert retired last month. He didn't make it to 60, you know," Joanne said, a hint of satisfaction in her voice. "Oh, I heard. Seems fitting, doesn't it?" Mia said, a small smile playing on her lips. "He never did learn his lesson, did he?" Joanne chuckled. "Nope. He tried the same tricks in the new department, but they weren't having it. It was his last hurrah, if you will. In the end, justice prevailed. Mia's talent and resilience triumphed over Robert's petty attempts to hold her back as she looked out the window of her office, watching the sun set over the horizon. Mia felt a deep sense of satisfaction. She had come too far to be deterred by someone like Robert. His actions had only fueled her determination, sharpened her skills, and fortified her resolve. His attempt to destroy her career had backfired spectacularly, propelling her to greater heights than she could have ever imagined. Mia's journey was a testament to the human spirit, a beacon of hope for those who dared to dream big and never give up.